I'm Tom Forrestall, and I'm here at the McMichael, an exhibition of my work here. I'm from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and I'm deeply honored to be here. The paintings I do, for the most part, the ones hanging on the wall, one behind me and so on, are done in egg tempera, which is a very ancient medium, where you use the egg and mix it in with the colors and so on, and paint with, and that's why it's called egg tempera. I have two ways I paint. In watercolor, there's watercolors in the exhibition, and egg temperas. And the watercolors are always done on location, on the spot, or at the place. I go to the real place, sit down, and start painting away. The watercolors, I should say, are the most enjoyable side of painting for me. I think because, first and foremost, I turn on all my senses when I'm out in the field, let's say. I can smell the place and taste the place and hear the place and feel the place and of course see the place. And you come back with something, an incredible, I suppose you could say the sixth sense kicks in from all of that, and you come back from that back to the studio with an incredible vision or image in your mind's eye of what you want. Not a photographic image of it, but something what I would call a truer image, an emotional sort of inner image that you have, or I have, of this particular thing. And also the distance between the location and back in my studio is vital, because then I can see what I want to do with it and not be dominated by the place. The watercolors done on the spot are always dominated by the place. And I have to get away from the place in order to see it clearer, or in order to draw out this, what I would call this truer realism, which is an inner, comes from deep within, and it pretty well based on my whole life's experience. And from the watercolors, the egg temperas evolve. The one behind me, for instance, is the side of a house, and of course you can see the shape, the clapboard and the perspective of the clapboard literally denoted the shape that was to be, this sort of long sort of triangle and chopped off, what would you call it, a rhombus, I think. Anyway, that shape, it has a dynamic. The shapes do have a dynamic. The shape evolves because I feel a particular image, particular idea I have in mind needs a certain shape. Now that's not to say it's locked in. You could take any one of these paintings, the one behind me for instance, and put it in a circle. Or take it and put it in another shape, or any of the shapes you might see on the walls here at the McMichael. And it would work in its own different way. The shape would have its effect on it. There certainly is a dynamic to it. And the painting here, for instance, of the cow in the field with the seagulls inland, and here it's a shape painting, two parts come together. It's actually across the street from my, I have an old summer home near Annapolis Royal, an old 200-year-old house that I go down in the summer and paint around. And here again, this shape actually, this shape was a shape that I had made because I liked it, and I didn't realize what would go in it. I had it around for some time. Another one is the tree in the winter there, and the shape is quite extreme, but you were taking it in two bites. There's a top part and a bottom part to it, and you can look up and see the sort of the middle of the tree, and look down and see the lower part of the tree and a winter landscape behind it. It's a pine tree, and that's all there is to it, just the tree. The dog bone's a typical one of these shapes. As a matter of fact, an interesting little one, that exact same shape with another subject in it. Bobby Orr, the hockey player, owns it. He nicknamed it the dog bone. So this experience that I touched on before of the real place, and then translating that into a painting is the process. The final paintings are very different from the watercolors I do. They move away further and further. There is a series of paintings in the other room, watercolors, were studies for a painting called House at River Bend, which is actually on Tom Smart's book of my work. It's the old house I grew up in the Annapolis Valley with a big cemetery beside it. The exhibition will be on from January 31st until April 25th, and it's a retrospective exhibition, and actually it's a unique exhibition in so much as these paintings will never be seen together like this again. They're in private collections, museum collections all over the place, and they only come together here once, and then they'll be gone.